Okay, here it is. We are in round 2 of the MetaPlays Pro League. It's called now. We've changed the names around. This is the Golden Gift Qualifier #1. And in the blue color, we have got ACthegreat playing as Oranos.
And his opponent is Shadowfax here, playing the same god Oranos as well. It is a mirror.
Yes, indeed. Now, this is a qualifier, one of 3 qualifiers. So today there's no prize pool, but the main event that everybody is looking to qualify for, there will be 8 people going into that based on how many points they earn from these tournaments. Now, that tournament is going to have a $1,010 prize pool minimum. Contributions are still being accepted over at the MetaPlays website, so do check that out if you're looking generous. But yeah, Oranos mirror, Hagrid on Alfheim. It looks to be a more open Alfheim to me so far. For TCs.
Check the map spawn real quick as well.
AC has the forward gold mine. That can sometimes be a problem, but it's within tower coverage. You can build in front of it a little bit. Shouldn't be too bad. It's not completely exposed.
Generally speaking, the starting resources here in the Oranos mirror are not too important. It's mostly about the hunt and potentially second and third gold mines, of course.
Mm-hmm.
I think AC's second hunt is pretty nice. Shadowfax can probably wall off his hunt pretty easily as well, but it is a bit more forward to start with.
Yeah, I do like the amount of hunt that we're seeing in this one. So AC is looking at 3 elks here in the main. Then there's obviously the chickens and the cows. Cows are being herded to home. Then there's a bigger patch of deer.
Yeah.
Do you see any aurochs? I don't yet.
No, there's a little group of 2 elks.
Oh yeah. It might be 3 based on whatever fog of war we're gonna get there.
No, it's 2 groups of 2 elks for both players in the corners of the map, basically. So not that much hunt other than your second pack of deer, which is quite juicy, but outside of that, quite limited. I think I saw Shadowfax do a bit of a cheeky build here. Don't know if he can pull it off though. He's gathering wood, so he's just gonna go for a normal 430. It's in a slightly different order.
Hagrid, what's the command again for the resources?
LA, I think.
Oh, what's that?
Exclamation mark LA.
LA, thank you. It's been a while. And my auto hotkey was reset for whatever reason, so pressing my macro here and nothing happens. Anyway, 400 resources. Prometheus should be clicked up momentarily after the villagers are done. And we're looking at a 430 advance from both, I assume. Yeah.
Shadowfax is forgetting to click up. You had 500 food in the bank and an idle TC.
Oof.
It's a bit delayed. Maybe like almost 10 seconds.
Yeah, not the not the end of the world, but not great.
Yeah, it can mean a lot if your opponent does an aggressive play and you missed on 10 seconds of your valor. You could lose an oracle in that time, so yeah.
Yeah, for sure, and it's worse as well because there could be like an extra turn pumped out in that time.
Yeah, looks like Shadowfax built a wall here. That's very nice, splitting off the oracles, but looks like he can walk around anyway. So that means AC will definitely cast his valor on this location.
Yeah, it really looks like it. The villagers have shanked these oracles a little bit, so
yeah, but
that
not nearly
helps.
enough to make it not worth doing.
Oh yeah, they're gonna have to run no matter what. It looks like the same is happening on the other side for Shadowfax. Oh, he actually is doing it first? What?
Yeah, they're both a bit idle when they aged up. But here we go. I'm surprised that Shadowfax didn't build a house here.
Yeah. He's gonna have to leg it all the way to home. Now he's making a counter barracks. But he's facing a counter barracks and a military barracks, so it looks like AC is fairly confident in his ability to keep gathering food. I mean, he is using the manor to its full potential, right? Stopping
Yeah.
the oracles from doing the maximum amount of work.
And although the hunt that is sitting on Shadowfax's deer patch, it's just decaying now, so he's not going to be able to use
Oh
any
yeah.
of it. Or AC is at least getting that value.
Yeah, it's a big difference maker in the very beginning of the game here. Now there's going to be a second counter barracks from Shadowfax, so at least a little bit different in terms of style. It's going to be more Terma. Understandable, because all the food income right now is going to be spent on citizens. We are only eating chicken.
Well, good thing you have both chicken and berries on this map.
Yes,
A
true.
little bit extra buffer to get you through the lack of hunt.
Yeah, and then after that you can still go to the cows before transitioning into farms. Now, anti-farms are really expensive, so that's really good news here for Shadowfax for sure. Okay, here come the oracles. Looks like Shadowfax has a slightly bigger army.
I'm surprised how much resources both these players still have in their banks. It obviously makes it quite an even playing field, but both of them could be spending a bit more on their military, I feel like.
It would be so easy actually to slap down a TC. Once you have this many resources. AC actually making a double manor. Oh god, both are both are a little bit housed right now. Bad mannered.
Well.
Could be taking a look at the relics real quick here. So we got the blue crystal shard. That's gold and wood gather rate. For sure, for sure. Got the Tail of Cerberus for Mythunite recharge time reductions. Got the Qualifier of Apollo for villager movement speeds, and the Trios bow for archer and Cairo ballista range. That's the best one out of these, I think.
Did you see the raid on the Shadowfax hunt? He just got shockwaved out of that deer and he couldn't garrison. That's a pick off.
Very nice. Yeah, AC has a strong opening here. Still not ahead in population, and I think there must have been some kind of TC idle time here, or the housing situation was just as bad as it is in real life. I don't know, but Shadowfax remains a villager ahead. That's crazy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, AC's, or maybe because I'm observer, I couldn't see. Yeah, he's producing villagers. Never mind. I can't see what people are training on their TCs.
Oh, sorry. But yeah, Shadowfax is quite a bit ahead. Like 70% on that one villager.
I want to point out that AC only just got hand axe and he's now getting pickaxe, but he didn't get anything from the get-go, where Shadowfax did get an upgrade.
Yeah, he doesn't have hand axe just yet. Using Shockwave here to try to escape. I'm not sure if it will be enough. His stun duration isn't that long. And the path blocking is really underway here.
Ooh. AC knows what he's doing with the path blocking. He might even be able to get the next one.
That would be insane. He's really trying to.
Probably can. Yeah.
Oh wow, that's 2 citizen kills right there.
Man,
okay.
After all this, they're even.
Now Shadowfax is also raiding, yeah. At least causing some idle time and massive damage on one of the citizens. This ain't over.
A lot of things going on. Everyone's army is quite spread all over the place right now. It's hard to keep track of it for the players as well, because the units are diving probably a bit too deep right now, especially Shadowfax's Terma.
Yeah, it would be unfortunate to lose those heroes, especially. Promethean number is growing. You only have so many valors.
I think if Shadowfax gets to a nice full pop spot with Caraballistas and Prometheans, he can start really winning fights convincingly. Because the Murmillos will drop off once the Caraballista mass is in place.
Okay, this manor should be destroyed at least, but Look, here is AC the Great without any gold. Shadowfax is sitting on his location right now. The towers aren't upgraded. And it looks to me like he has a better army. What's
Yeah,
AC gonna do?
got 6 Caraballistas here and just enough heroes to keep the Prometheans at bay, I'd say, but there's only 2 Terma heroes. They're picked off, then AC's Prometheans will probably take this fight.
And I was just looking at all these little groups that are on the other side of the map. Really inconvenient timing, but the Prometheans are doing a lot of work, so Shadowfax is kinda getting beaten back somewhat, but he has reinforcements too. In the end, this is not too bad of a trade.
And the next reinforcements from AC, that might be the tipping point here where AC will take this fight.
Yeah, it really does look like Shadowfax needs to retreat now. He has done damage, like he's traded away a good army for a similarly good one. But he is going to tap out?
Yeah,
What?
I mean, these Caraballistas are dead. They can't retreat. They have to just...
Yeah, but he's
suicide.
only a little bit behind in population, and he caused economic damage there. He's still ahead by a villager.
Yeah. I do think that at
think
this
that's
point,
early.
if AC sends his army onto Shadowfax's gold, that would be it. I think we also need to understand the mental position of Shadowfax here. He lost 3 citizens and he didn't pick off any. We know better, but he doesn't.
Yes, the line of sight, of course. Easy for me to talk. Hard for Shadowfax to exactly know what happened, but if he rewatches this, I think he's gonna maybe change the mindset and hold on a little bit longer, see if he can make something happen in the next tournament. Well, next game even, but he won't be reviewing this. Okie dokie, Shadowfax is gonna be switching it up and actually going ISIS in this one. He's also switched to the blue color, mind you.
Right. And in the red color, we've got AC playing Le Zeus. Just wanted to make sure you got the score right. It says Shadowfax won, but maybe I'm 2 minutes behind.
Oops. Yeah, AC1. AC1. That's my bad. Anyways, Ghost Lake. So there's gonna be 2 gold mines on this one. Very good news for ISIS. Don't need to stress too much about moving out with the Migdol. You can just make it at home. And later take everything over. I assume it's gonna be some sort of fast heroic play anyways. That's usually what it is. But I wouldn't be shocked even if it was a 2TC semi-fast heroic. But in that case, Zeus can hit pretty hard.
Right. Yeah, it's gonna be very important to see where the second gold is for the ISIS here to determine if this is gonna be a 1 or 2 TC. So far, it's not on the back settlement, but me just quickly cheating and revealing the map to myself. The TC might be more desirable, be it very exposed.
What's the command to reveal the map again?
M.
Yes, there we go. So there's a lot of hunt on the Greek side of things, which have already been found. Tons of caribou. As for our Egyptian player, yeah, that's where the back gold mines are. Eventually, they'll be found, no doubt. And yeah, that forward TC sure is exposed. Found the caribou, it looks like. Doesn't look like we're getting a whole lot of obelisk play in this one. As
Yeah,
for
I'm
the
surprised.
Yeah, as for the relics, we've got the blanket of Empress Zoe. And the Khopesh of Horus. That's for extra damage for heroes against Myth unit and for building crush armor.
Just thinking, perhaps there's a reason to not make obelisks. If your priest is walking around, he's probably finding more goats than standing around and building obelisks.
That's true. I mean, you can't do it on the ice anyway, so it's a big
Yeah,
advantage for the Greek player to send the scout into the ice area. And also one good move to do is to actually just attack that priest. It can fight back, but it will do worse than the
yeah,
scout would do.
it's
69%
not gonna
pierce
win.
armor. That's crazy.
I think one nice thing that obviously is too late now as your priest has been scouted, but is for the ISIS player to build obelisks on the edges of the whole coast lake.
Yeah.
And therefore, whatever the Zeus finds will run into that.
Counter place.
But yeah, it takes some time to set up, and if your priest gets found, then, well, rip your plans.
We got an Archaic Jason, might pick up some relics, might just go to harass. We got no prayers on the temple, so I assume, given the 5 villagers on gold for a Greek player, this is going to be a second TC game.
No, only Jason is out, so that's gonna be a pain. Second priest by Shadowfax actually to heal the first.
Yeah, that's going to help a lot against Jason as well. Every little bit counts. And Jason does find an obelisk, which was actually the only obelisk.
Yeah. Shadowfax is up 11 on gold, so that does indicate to me a bit more of a 2TC play. I don't know which TC he's going to take though. It doesn't really look ready to take his forward, which he hasn't even scouted yet, so... And his backwards is also not very nice to take at all.
Yeah, we've got a Hermes pick from our Greek player. And the second TC is coming in.
Yeah. That one, I mean, it's much less threatening for the Zeus here to take, in theory, less useful TC, although I don't think his 4 TC secures any gold, so I think that's pretty bad as well.
Yeah, the gold is a little bit tough, so this forward gold at some point will need to be secured somehow, walling maybe. It wouldn't be too bad actually to connect the wall by the caribou to the temple.
Yeah,
it's kind of
that's
manageable.
Pretty doable with a couple production buildings in the mix. There's the bolt on the Sphinx out of the way. Jason popping by to say hello.
Yeah, he's pretty much alone for now, but Odysseus is coming in. Villagers are probably well aware, and they're choosing not to fight Jason directly. Gonna have the Centaur here to help pick off some villagers. Surprised to not see the priests actually taking a quick whack.
Oh, there we go. There's the Centaur gone, but probably at the cost of a priest.
Yeah, that's awkward, but both are free units. Once the second priest is lost, that's a different story. Yeah, really nice path blocking by AC, actually, with that scout. Well done. Now the villagers are getting pulled, and I think our Egyptian player might be looking at a problem right there. The Pharaoh does have its full attack, though.
Ooh, can he pick off that villager? Doesn't want to risk it and lose his units.
Well, the idle time still matters. The villagers have done several drop-offs as well, unempowered. So all of those things really do add up.
Picked off the villager. Very nice eagle eye spotting with that Odysseus. And now Shadowfax is kind of a bit stuck here, just gathering from 2 patches of berries that are both kind of exposed. And berries themselves are not already not very nice to gather from the start with, so...
No, for sure, for sure. The hunt is just so far away. It is nice to have the second TC. It is nice that he actually researched husbandry over here.
Yeah.
So those help, and if you empower the berries, that helps a lot too, but that's these heroes are just being so annoying right now, and AC is cutting ahead in the economy for sure, getting a third TC, starting to get stables. Really, all you want to do from here is to just bully these exposed resources.
There's even a couple goats here in the top corner that Shadowfax probably should go out of his way to collect to make sure he's got that fattening with his husbandry.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Greek heroes are getting a little bit low. They're not gonna have any healing this time. Although do imagine restoration would be pretty wild in this case, but one of the reasons people go ceasefire, even though you obviously are very unlikely to ceasefire Ancestors Eclipse, is you can stop the Migdal from being made, and that's huge.
Well, these villagers on the berries here are very low.
And alone, even worse. The priest could have spent some time at least trying to heal them, but looks like the Greek heroes are diving into TC fire a bit. Nothing they can't run away from though. Hippicons are coming in. Tuxili's numbers are climbing. This is tough for Shadowfax, going off of essentially no units.
He's gonna pick off that Jason, hopefully. Maybe. 1 HP Jason. Well, that's basically dead. He can't keep that around. It's a waste of population at this point.
Yeah, he can go and pick up a relic and then delete it. Something like that.
Yeah, 4, 5 Toxides coming in now. They're going to be able to pick up Priest pretty easily.
Yeah, they are outranging Priests as well, by the way. That's 12 to 15 range. Pretty big difference.
15% through Nefties for Shadowfax. And he's getting Plow as well, so he's preparing his farms. Setting himself up. Similarly, is AC setting up his farms on his back TC?
Yeah, he also has Plow. He's got Pickaxe, Husbandry, and Hunting Dogs. Hunting Dogs not gonna matter too much unless he goes forward for those Caribou, but you wouldn't want to against ISIS. Neftis is coming in already at 60%. And Shadowfax is getting a good amount of upgrades, but also losing a ton of vills. He's already behind by 5, it seems. 53 to 58 villagers. Yeah. These Hippicons are diving hard. Kitchen knife OP as usual.
Yeah, these villagers, not the greatest attention here by Shadowfax on this location. But I think Shadowfax going down the bottom to get the gold mine on that side and secure himself his 30C as well.
Yeah, unfortunately for AC, he does not have the line of sight on anything. But good choice for Shadowfax to actually go for the TC because, you know, he has to go at home. No stress about that right now. And you can't ceasefire a TC grab. In order to stop it, you actually have to go... Oh, the Migdal is coming up. There's gonna be no ceasefire?
No, I mean, he doesn't know that it's going up here.
I think you can just pretty blindly do it, though. It would have been... I honestly expected the TC to happen now, given that this army is looking pretty good as is.
He could have definitely taken the TC knowing where the army is and fighting it.
Yeah, thing is, the Scorpion men are really tanky, and when you don't have both heroes around, you're probably not gonna do so well against them.
Yeah, I would say he probably should go and get another Scorpion. He's got 2 monuments up, so he'd be able to sustain a little bit of production there.
Yeah, ready to go for the third, whenever. Now the Scorpion man is scouting, and we should see an Ancestors Eclipse somewhere here in AC's base. Scorpion men are going to be able to 2-tap the villagers with Eclipse, of course. That's a pretty hype moment.
3-tap is already quite painful here.
Yeah, AC has no walls to retreat through, so he's going to have TC garrisons, I guess, and that's about it.
That is surprising. I do think that making walls here as a Greek is quite mandatory against ISIS. You should just...
Yeah, otherwise this happens, right? When you have to run through the Ancestors Eclipse and the Scorpions chase you. This is spooky stuff.
This is a potential turning point. I would say he needs to split off some of his ancestors and go hit the vills.
Yeah,
Or
that would
find
be
some vills
great.
to hit.
As nice it is to, you know, kill the army, you do want to do some economic damage as the Greek player has had 3-2 TCs for so long. They're almost maxed on Veils right now.
Yeah, there we go. He's hitting the gold mine.
Ah, he's not going to find the Veils. Looking in the wrong place.
And the Scorpion Man on the farms is doing some work, but he's also dying to the town center, unfortunately.
Okay, finds the gold miners. That's good.
Bill count's definitely equalizing a lot here. But that is the Ancestors Eclipse dealt with. Well, the Scorpions are still around on the bottom side, so they can keep doing damage.
Yeah, I really like TC grab now from Shadowfax.
Got heavy chariots even, so his units are pretty strong here.
Oh, wow, nice.
And I think he's looking to go mythic even. He's got a lot of gold and wood and needs a bit more food.
Yeah, a handful more villagers and he's at 80, so after that all the food that was spent on villagers before will be just going into the bank. He's full of pop as well.
He's to really properly save that 1 HP Scorpion Man though, I think. He can heal that up easily.
Oh, but there's a
wanna spend any-
pharaoh, so good opportunity to do it.
Don't think he's really paying attention to that, unfortunately. He's looking to try and raid these villagers, but he's not going to be there in time.
Well, we've got Apollo up. Manticore pops, but immediately attacked by several units. Manticore spam is going to be the strat, as we already have 8 villagers from AC on favor. That's a lot. Here comes the Scorpion. Oh no. Can it at least get a sting off?
Quite a raid on the back gold mine though, on Shadowfax's gold mine.
Oh, what is that?
That's gonna be brutal. If he finds the other group as well, oh.
It looks like that's gonna happen. The villagers are in a tough spot here. Very nice counterattack by AC. And that siege tower is like the only thing that can actually damage buildings. Fairly easy to take that on with villagers. Shadowfax is completely stuck here.
He's got lots of resources in the bank though. He's getting 45 TCs. But he doesn't have the food, and especially after losing all these villagers, that's very, very awkward for his Mythic Age timing that I think he was looking
Is that
to
a
get.
reverse underworld for coming home?
Yeah, and I guess future raids, maybe.
uh,
I don't know. I'm not convinced on this one, but it's there.
yeah, I do feel that the Hippicons could have come home by themselves just fine.
Yeah, there's no walls here either for Shadowfax. Quite a respectful game from both players here, just no balls. Mutually agreed.
Well, Hephaestus is coming in along with 45 TCs for our Greek player. Temple has been remade, so the Colossus will pop. Now we've got all these Toxotes and Manticore against Spears. That's nice.
I think what Shadowfax should do here is, instead of trying to secure his back hold, he should secure AC's gold. Take his villagers forward, build a mid goal on this gold mine location of AC. And that way secure his own gold.
Yeah, that would be really good. But right now, it's really looking like Shadowfax has established his defense here. Should be able to come up with the siege towers and destroy this underworld. So, which is really unfortunate for AC, because he was going to have a Colossus soon. And that was going to tank a lot of this. Oh, coming back through. Trying to hold it. Is this the time to cease fire to keep the underworld?
I don't know if that's worth it. I don't think this was worth it at all for AC. He's throwing his units, I think. That wasn't gonna stop it. Alright.
No.
Small victory for Shadowfax.
Here's the thing. Osiris is going to come through. Then it's going to be mummies. It's going to be Son of Osiris. There's no bolt available to help deal with it. Now, of course, our Greek player can just get out Bellerophon, which is actually really nice against the Son of Osiris.
And ACthegreat's on top of his Hephaestus play. He's got Forge of Olympus and Flood Control both queued up already. So he's gonna be rolling in the armory soon. I want to see Shadowfax push more forward with buildings on either one of the sides here. Especially the side with gold, I think would be nice, but even the top side, he could probably set up like catapult walling systems on that side as well to take the TC out.
Yeah, it's very nice to already have that ready as soon as you advance to Mythic, then you just have to make the actual catapult.
Yeah.
Right, Belofran is out. Getting a few arrows into that Pharaoh would be very nice from the fortress. Because his damage does carry through for the conversion. Okay! A stab or two have gone through.
Not too much, but the Hippicons are on top of it. Is Siege Tower coming in perhaps for the rescue?
It looks like a full surround. Oh my goodness. He actually can't escape. Immediately dies after killing a few Hippicon. That's not where you want your Son of Osiris to be.
No, that was very brutal and devastating for Shadowfax. And that was supposed to be his counterweight to, you know, the armory upgrades.
Yeah, exactly. And now he's only gonna have a mummy from Osiris, that's it. You don't really care about camels in this matchup. So whenever Desert Wind comes in, it's probably not gonna matter. We're looking at mostly a Myrmidon Toxotes army soon. I don't think Hippicons will be made for much longer. These are still medium, I think. Yep.
The Mercenary Cavalry are also a bit of a counterweight to the armory.
That's true.
There's some missing houses though in the base. Colossus just wrecking some havoc here and
yeah,
making it a bit annoying for Shadowfax to keep his army up to pop.
Yeah, I won't be able to destroy a TC by himself. That would be a bit difficult. I think the mummy has been sent back to deal with it, so very nice for AC to move away preemptively once he didn't see the mummy anymore. Yeah, we've got the Helipolis coming in. Some further tanking against all this pierce damage.
Upgrades are actually quite similar for now. Actually a little bit ahead for ACthegreat. He's getting some more upper bronze lineups. Shadowfax not getting any more armory right now. Probably should try and invest in as much as he can just to keep up.
Yeah, man, even if just the shields, that's very nice against these Toxotes at least.
Helioply getting demolished by the Siege Tower.
But yeah, it's a very intimidating unit, but if you can get the Siege Towers out, micro them on the Helipolis, they only have half armor against crush damage.
Crush. Whereas the Siege Towers themselves have 90% crush.
So, we've got the catapult network thing happening now. Shadowfax
yeah,
is
it's kind of
forward.
coming on the wrong side, I would say, though. The side is not really wallable.
Not at all, no. There's this very nice cliff and the trees, so that would be the place.
Yeah. Move up that wall that he built, just between the forest and cliffs on the edge of the map. Get that all set up and keep catapults rolling in. Sacred Cats even coming through, Copper Mail for Shadowfax. Got good eco upgrades, probably both of them do. Yeah, it's just missing Carpenters for ACthegreat.
Yeah, 16 versus 15 caravans as well, so some pretty ideal numbers, you know. Armory upgrades for our Greek player are almost fully done, just one more Iron Mail. Oh, well, I guess Burning Pitch as well.
Yeah, I wouldn't really count it. Sure.
Yeah, it's you know, it's cheap. It's fine.
It's there. It's there. It exists.
I guess you want Weapon of the Titans for those Myrmidons?
Yeah, that would probably be a better one to get. And no, I went Hermes, so none of the Athena ones are there.
Yeah. finally heavy infantry is coming through as well. So these Myrmidons are gonna be much, much better. But still, you know, not having Bellarphan is actually one of those things that can be really punishing for Zeus. That unit just completely changes these engagements, as the chariots will have to focus, but then you just run that guy around. You can chase down the mummies. Creates a lot of headaches for the Egyptian.
Absolutely. Even just hitting a couple siege weapons here and there is already pretty nice. If there's no other better targets. Just running around, basically, and being annoying.
And here comes the value of the siege towers. All of these Tuxodis are actually focusing them. Oh my goodness. That's a lot of DPS that's gone. With 95% of it being tanked. It's 1 damage per shot, basically.
Colossus is coming back in the top side.
Top cack. Well, a ceasefire was forced, so there's no way around that, really. Very soon, AC will have to commit more to the trade. At the moment, he's got a bit of a Matthew's market situation, which I'd love to see in the corner, actually.
Oh yeah, he's got a great corner for it.
Yeah.
All the way in the right side, so...
I'm not even sure.
That.
Is this... Ah, there's a little path on the on the cliff. Nice. So the villagers could still go through there and make something happen. You know, during the ceasefire, you want to do stuff like that. The villagers are being pulled forward for Shadowfax.
Yeah, I mean, AC's running all over the place with villagers. He's running straight into the trade on the left side, and he's running to the top side for a temple.
Very good.
He's got 200 favor basically banked right now, so he wants to spend that.
Yeah, you can definitely cosplay Norse during ceasefire, and maybe even outside of it.
There is a pharaoh with an AK-47 ready to shoot at him. And barracks is up, so that's already going to be annoying. Just a couple random hoplites or myrmidons running around here.
Oh, there's the wall in the trade. The villagers are going to shank the tower. Tower can't stand it. Very weak against kitchen knives.
Oh my god, did you see the wall Shadowfax made to secure his catapult? He's not using it yet, but he could every moment.
What is this Shadowfax? I love it. Do it again.
You should start to use it now, because the villagers are getting ready.
Alright, champion infantry is through for the Greek player. What's the armory situation for our Egyptian? It looks like all of iron is still left to go.
Yeah, it's not too bad. He's got the resource for it, so he should be getting the next ones.
Yeah, Egyptians also have hoplites in the trade now, so that's a problem. There's a Colossus side build on the other side. I think unspotted as well. Maybe not unspotted.
AC's trade is walled, or at least mostly walled here. They have to run through the middle now.
Oh man. Well, there's Colossus to help break it, so that's gonna help, but this is annoying. At the same time, though, he's also having a bit of a breakthrough situation. The Tuxodis are now right on top of the chariot, so this is the moment you want to take a fight. Don't shoot at the elephant, though. That will mean all the Tuxodis die.
Well, to be fair, these are just non-upgraded elephants. They're not actually super strong, not like a siege tower would be.
Yeah.
But yeah, want to hit the DPS unit anyway. Chariots. This back build by AC was being quite annoying, but it's definitely being cleaned up. There's still the temple on the right side, though, top right. I don't know how many colossus are in there, but it's at least one.
Just the one, making the second one right now. And I think the frontline colossi are being distracting as well. Bellarphan does have a mummy target there, not doing it though.
Picked off. So at that point, do you think trading one mummy for one colossus is always worth it as Egypt? Or do you think
your favor is lower? So
yeah.
I mean, it costs the Greek player population, but then ISIS has 169 pops, so it all evens out, I think.
In terms of raw cost, yeah, it's in theory sounds good for the mummy, but definitely want to keep them alive. And so far, it's working. The Bellarphan didn't pick it off.
Yeah. So here's the thing. I think a Greek player in these situations, like right now, could just afford to take off 10 villagers from the wood line. By the way, these walls have been remade. Oh my god.
Yeah, this is a mess.
So yeah, the Greek player could just momentarily put on some extra villagers for favor and pump out Colossus from 2 temples after saving up a little bit. So right now he has got 120 favor, so just make 3 temples and make all Colossus cancel the auxiliaries for a moment and just make something happen like that.
I mean, he's just waiting for the top side. If he gets 3 Colossus, that's probably the point where you can consider sending them out, taking the TC out. But it's also often quite potentially detrimental doing this. If you've got 2 Colossus sitting in this temple, for as long as these 2 Colossus are here, your opponent has 10 extra pop to play with.
Yeah, they've been here for so long, and AC is definitely getting a little bit pushed, despite being ahead in armory upgrades, but not for much longer. Iron Mail is coming through, that just leaves shields to be done. But
Colossus are coming in. It's happening.
Architects is coming through, need to see a repair on this town center if it has any hope to live. The mummies should be sent back, but I'm not sure they're hotkey, it doesn't look like it. There's one getting sent right now, but it's gonna be too late. There's no Pharaoh to empower the repair either.
He did just finish Architects, but that's not gonna matter here.
Yeah, maybe if it had been 2 mummies and not just the 1.
There's another Colossus coming anyway.
Yeah.
I'll say though, if this mummy can clean up 3 Colossus, or in total 4 Colossus, that's still quite a valuable mummy.
Oh, you're right. Like, resource-wise, this is fine, and
one.
Egypt should be able to shoot up that TC anyways. Right now, Shadowfax has a lot of resources, but this does take out the trade route.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt his mercenary spamming opportunities here. He's got a bunch of chariots sitting in the left side of the map doing nothing here. 7 of them. Next to his caravans. Well, these villagers are trying to take out the fortress by themselves, but I don't know if that's gonna work.
Yeah, it does have burning oil, it looks like, or boiling oil, sorry. Guard towers by the Greek player definitely helping here. Myrmidons still don't have Weapon of the Titans. That would be nice.
Can get maybe a catapult out or something on this siege works. You can just wipe out this fortress and temple and tower, and it should be cleaned up.
Well,
more villagers are just running into the base to try and get to the trade, but they're gonna die here.
It would be nice to send some hoplites along. Those might be able to tank, but then again, there's all these idle chariots. They'll eventually spot them.
Oh god, 14 of them now. That's a lot of idle chariots. There we go, he finally noticed. And AC is once again on 200 favor.
Well,
looking a bit scary for Shadowfax. He isn't able to push in any position. He's getting pressured on both sides. He needs to try and find an opportunity and get his way into somewhere more offensively rather than just pure defense.
Yeah, I'd say once he gets to build up a little bit more, once there's a bunch of towers everywhere, that's where Egypt's strength really is in this late game situation. We might be seeing both of them going towards the Titan route. That is something that happens quite often.
Yeah. Oh, the armory ups. Missing just the iron shields for Shadowfax now, and then he's caught up fully. Missing a few lineups on the barracks units, but that's not the end of the world. Still making elephants. I'm not sure if I like this, to be honest. Not just randomly into his army. If you want to make elephants, maybe do it in a side push.
Yeah, it does slow down the army a lot, but then again, you have siege towers already, so I'm not sure what the purpose is.
I mean, save wood, I guess. That's it. I don't know.
Yeah, that is actually a good point. Ghostlake doesn't have all that much wood. Eventually you'll run out, and
Yeah.
what then?
The Greek is absolutely going to run out first.
Yeah.
He's basically just got this bottom corner forest and then the one on the left of that, and that's probably just the rest of everything that he's got that's safe anyway.
Yeah, you can get the one in the middle of the battle, but it will cost you some towers, and
Yeah.
at that point the trees aren't free anymore. Finally, we got engineers on the Helipolis. That's going to give them a lot more damage.
Villagers warming the way in. There's a chariot here to clean them up, but they might finish a bit barracks on time. Maybe not. There's the Titan for Shadowfax. I really think Shadowfax's eco is a lot more streamlined than AC. He's got 41 vills, 32 caravans. That's only just under 75 villagers. I think that's ideal right now, with all the max upgrades and caravans going.
Yeah,
You'll
looks
have a
good
lot
to
of
me.
proper army.
Now, AC is building up a lot here on the side. There's 2 Colossus ready to go again, about to be free.
Yeah, I need some actual siege here, not axemen and elephants kind of work, but I think maybe Shadowfax is looking to just stay on defense. I don't see him trying to make any plays here. It's just
Oh,
he's going Wander. Okay, well that explains the defense move.
what about the Titan? It's not happening?
Yeah, is he not doing it? I mean, AC
Did
is just
he-
gonna build his.
Did he cancel it?
Maybe, I can't tell.
Do you think potentially those elephants could make it into the Greek base? It seems like a stretch to me.
They're just gonna be a cleanup force, I think.
Right.
AC's got a lot of resources chilling right now.
Yeah, you can definitely afford making the Titan Gate. That's not going to be an issue. Lots of hoplites connecting to this TC.
Oh, yeah,
I don't think it's quite enough with all these towers around and all that.
And a couple mercs and maybe a bit of repairing. I don't think that will be enough. But it is Zeus, so it will probably bring it down to maybe half. If he comes in again, that will be too much.
But the Titan's only job is going to be to take out the Wonder. Because if the Greek player can hold on to his, it's going to be a very different kind of game.
Yeah. I guess Shadowfax... okay, he's getting a Titan again now as well, so... I think he was thinking about Titan Wonder and then realized he couldn't do both at once, so he decided, alright, let's get the Wonder up first so that I got the timer advantage. And then I'll catch up with the Titan afterwards. But we'll see if that's gonna be enough.
Yeah, the Empower is a pretty big deal, but how do you beat the Titan?
Well, he's hoping to get the Titan up. Yeah, I don't know. He has to build the Titan simultaneously.
Oh, AC doing some really nice building blocks here. Heavy Elephant getting completely locked out. And there's plenty more opportunity to do this. Oh my god.
Come on, just hit the building.
Yeah, it's not worth to try to run around. Oh! They found the gap.
There. Yeah.
I didn't see that.
Where are they going? Yeah, just hit something. I mean, they're not going to stop the Titan Gate, but
No.
they'll delay it a bit. Unfortunately, they're not really run all the way around the village. Okay, well, gave him a little bit more time. That's all.
Yeah, now here's the thing. The Wonder is ahead by enough that Shadowfax feels like he can do this. Stopping the Wonder completely, though, I don't know about that.
Just one villager on it.
That's
That's
too
not gonna
slow.
keep up with 17 villagers. even with empowerment.
He's making some more. Shadowfax's population is very low. It seems like he's making units manually. Is he? He is making stuff manually, dude.
I mean, he is a vanilla player at heart, right? So
Well, Giga Chad.
yeah.
Oh wait, he's really trying to rush out that Titan now. Realizes that's also important.
Yeah, I mean, he needs both. He needs both to happen
He
first,
does.
and that's he doesn't. Then
I mean, with all this walling coming down, it should be possible. But the TC definitely should go down to this Titan.
yeah, and we'll see if that one TC is gonna make the difference for anything. I mean, yeah, this is again not enough hoplites to kill a TC. Some helioply chilling. I think both players are a bit overwhelmed with all the stuff going on. There's a couple idle units on both sides that could be used in a push.
Yeah, this Titan business is gonna be brutal. And there will be a timer advantage in the end, it looks like. As now there's 3 villagers building the Wonder.
Yeah, there's another one that could be. He's trying to build the Titan, but there's no space.
Oh,
that could be.
Yeah, too close to the edge of the map, I guess. Well, Titan slowly coming across the map. There's no upgrades for this one. Just a naked Titan.
Yeah, I think Shadowfax is in the better position here. He's going to get everything that he needs done.
Yeah, only thing he'll lose is the TC. That's a guaranteed loss. But it's okay. He's got all these priests. He can weaken the Titan, then his own will win the fight.
This Titan's going to take some damage taking the TC down, so once Shadowfax got his Titan and they trade, he will have a Titan left, and therefore will be able to take his TC back, I'm sure. Alright, that's the Wonder done. Now you can get back to gathering resources. 1000 HP almost gone from the Titan.
Yeah, that's very significant. The Egyptian Titan is about to land. Superhero landing. There we go. Wonder finishes almost at the exact same second for AC, that is. Yeah, by the time this Titan gets here, it's like 2k health is gone on that Titan by that time. That's wild.
Titan might even be strong enough after the trade to take out AC's Wonder.
Oh, that would be crazy.
Maybe not, because there's a lot of helioply here. They're gonna do some damage, but yeah.
It's a very big ask of AC to take down all these buildings. Oh, here comes the Titan fight. Apollo is doing some massive work on the Egyptian Titan, but it is going to come out victorious regardless. It's just about how much health will there be left.
Yeah, just over or just under 1,000, I think. Yeah, there we go. 800.
That will be enough to work through these towers, at least, if nothing else.
Yeah, I would send after the TC even, or yeah, it's going for the towers.
Yeah, reasonable. The heroes are here already, so I guess if he goes for a TC, he'll just be killed.
I mean, you can also trade him to a Bellerophon, but I don't know if that's the best trade.
That's probably not the best, no. Looks like that's the best for Ghetto.
Unfortunate. Bellerophon? No, it doesn't live. Okay, well, anyway, Shadowfax has the Wonder advantage, and yeah, he's got his TC back up, so he's in a fine position. He's got the gold income and trade secured, but there's a wall push on the top corner.
Ah, there's elephants in the middle.
Yeah.
They're gonna be fine.
That's somewhat cleaned up then.
Yeah, they might get a Migdal, but like I feel these Egyptian villagers can just remake that Even
Yeah,
if
for
it does
sure.
go down, which won't be the case. Maybe if 5 more towers were here, that would be a different story. Now, AC is
Yeah.
going to do his absolute best to push through on the tower side of things. Easier said than done.
Now it's Egypt fully on home field advantage. He's got the Wonder in his bag. There's no god powers left, so all that he needs to do is defend. And Egypt can definitely defend very well.
Oh yeah.
In fact, he's even pushing on the bottom, on the bottom side. And even the top side, really, he's pushing back the fortresses.
Yeah, this is wild. So once the catapults show up and they're covered by ballista towers and mercs, good luck. You're gonna need it. If only AC could have finished that wonder faster. Like, you know, he prioritized the Titan so much in order to do some damage, but if he had actually hurried up with the wonder, that might have been a different game.
Yeah, the thing is though is, I don't think no matter what AC did, Shadowfax would have it as a wonder first. If he didn't go Titan, Shadowfax would have just kept building the wonder.
Yeah, for sure.
So I think either way, the wonder was going to be in Shadowfax's advantage.
That's Empower advantage is pretty big.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he was first to start with, but also the Empower just secures it.
AC is floating a lot of resources, so when you have over 100 population in economy, you're not gonna have a whole lot of units. Certainly no ability to break through all these buildings. That's the thing, when you reach the 20 tower limit, you gotta be really low pop to do anything. Low eco pop, that is.
Yeah. I think that's definitely AC's his downfall so far in the and later stages of this game. Just no pop left to actually do anything.
Yeah, when you have 4k in the bank, honestly, just put the wills and try to force build something.
Yeah.
Not that it would turn this game around in 4 minutes. I think that opportunity is
better late
gone.
than never.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe if you can get a 30 hoplite raid going, just even delete wills, try to suicide into that wonder, it's not that strong.
I don't think 30 would be enough, but it would be an attempt.
Yeah.
He needs a miracle.
Yeah, we're gonna see a tap out here, unfortunately not an attempt to rebalance the economy. But no worries, I think we had fun with this one. It's been a while since we've cast a Titan versus Titan game. I think maybe even never.
Never really?
Not on stream. I mean, maybe Iron Maiden has, but not on our channel, I don't think. In the blue color, we have got ACthegreat taking down Shadowfax in game 1, but losing in game 2. Now he's going to be playing Zeus again.
And the famous vanilla player Shadowfax playing Odin. Wow, Odin, alright.
Yeah,
Okay.
Shadowfax does like his Norse. Not that he
Great
plays
hunt.
it all the time. So that's going to be 5 giraffes in the main versus 3. Nice little starting advantage. Also, the Odin villagers will be gathering the food faster from huntable animals.
Yeah, I think 3 giraffe versus 2 giraffe is a very different spawn. So with 3 giraffe here for Greek, I believe that is enough to age up, like without doing any weird shenanigans on your build on a normal early timing. Whereas if it was only 2, that would make it very difficult to up as soon as possible.
Yeah, you'd need to probably delay it a little bit and get those gazelles on the left. There's some
Yeah, I mean-
rhinos in the front. I do wonder if you want to go for that as Greek.
Well, that's a bit tough because yeah, he probably can. He just needs to move his starting villagers all in one go.
Yeah.
It'll be very awkward to trickle them in one by one, so. Yeah, Odin, it's very important to get an early advance against Odin. And actually, Shadowfax is keeping 4 of those giraffes alive in his base for later.
Interesting.
Very nice. Nice play.
So yeah, definitely looking for the safety here, which I assume means he wants to go for a semi-fast heroic. Oh, we've got 1,000 bits from Furza undefeated. Thank you so much. Appreciate your support.
No cursing, alright. Back doing some villager micro on that rhino. Bursting it down.
Oh, there was a gazelle by the rhinos. That actually makes the trickling strat viable.
Yeah, it does.
That's
Get
such
4
a
villagers.
nice little adjustment to this. Elephant on the side, right by the TC as well. I wouldn't expect our Odin player to go for a second TC right now, but we might be seeing it later down the line. It's usually not the first thing they do out of Classical. Norse units train quite quick, so they can overwhelm the Greek until they're full pop. But also, we could be seeing a more defensive Odin, looking for that faster heroic age. Raven's just kind of chilling at home. Would be very nice to see them sent out. Freya is now underway, along with the second Ulfsark, who will be helping, I assume, to get longhouses going. Not getting sent out.
Again, did you already look at the relics or not? I see both Artemis. That can be very nice for the Zeus.
Oh
Cheaper
yeah,
archers.
for sure. Cheaper. 15% less cost there on the archers. And Canopic Jar from Seti is infantry training time. It's also useful.
He's going for it actually, AC. He went Hermes, so this count's gonna apply to centaurs.
Oh wow.
Actually, he's not gonna garrison it immediately. He's gonna go after the villagers.
It's not a bad idea. The scout already put some damage on that ox cart, so maybe the Jason can finish the job. Gatherer is actually a little weak from fighting the rhino.
Yeah. I mean, this is a lot of idle time anyway. He's gonna be able to pick off one villager maybe.
He's not the only one harassing. The Ulfsark actually goes down to the villager kitchen knives without the help of the centaur even.
Oh yeah. 2 Ulfsarks for 1 villager, or Jason picking off a villager without dying.
Yeah, that's a problem. Bolt goes down on the Valkyrie and Centaur is gonna join Jason. I assume Odysseus is next, and there's gonna be a stable from our Greek player. Interesting.
Okay, Centaur stable. Opening. He's getting Sylvan Lore first.
Ugh.
To get that value from the relic, but ooh, the Centaur. Oh my god. Got that out of there.
That was
Shouldn't
real
have.
spooky.
Wow.
Oh, no. What are you doing?
No. 16 HP. A raiding calf can chase this down. Oh, he's not chasing.
Ah, Sylvan Lore gives some health. Nice.
Wow. And the speed as well. He can get away from things.
You like that Odysseus placement right on top of where the wall should be. stopping it from getting made.
Pickaxe coming in from AC. There's a bit of a scary position here. He got the upgrade, but he didn't get any other units out yet, so yeah, he's vastly outnumbered by the Odin player. Second centaur is out on the field. There's forest fire. Not gonna do too much. He's smartly split up. Oh my god, imagine if the forest fire was on the other forest. That would have been pretty brutal.
There's a ton of idle villagers there anyway, so they would have gotten real hurt.
Yeah.
But now there's gonna be already 3 centaurs. That's starting to be the spooky number where they can start really hurting the raiding cav.
Yeah, I think they do need 4 to take out a raiding cav from full HP. There's the 4th one anyway. Oh, picked up another villager there with the raiding cav. Very nice. Now, forests together.
Ah, yeah, you're right. 7 health left.
Yeah. You definitely want to get the pickoffs against Odin because they're just going to heal back up.
Yeah. All you gotta do is just idle the thing.
And I mean, not even. They can just run around and just heal back up. From Woobly, they get the... Just the...
Oh, I see it. Yeah.
It's still slightly faster when idle because that's not gone, but yeah, it's get extra healing on top. That's just flat.
Our Greek player is now having to use the pigs. Surprised that's being done because there's still berries.
Yeah, he should definitely be gathering more berries here.
And there's the gazelles, so I'm really surprised about this.
Should be walling off that right side where his gold mine is between the forests. Go to the giraffe, set his army on the giraffe. Wall off front as well. Ooh, a centaur drops.
Yeah, that was the weak one from earlier.
2 more centaurs on the right side, but there's some walls set up, so this is quite a trap. You don't really want to be here.
Yeah,
Not
for
with an
sure
army
it's gonna
chasing
be... Oh, wait, is that an escape? Oh!
Oh my god, I would have thought
Unfinished
that
wall.
Definitely thought that wasn't possible to escape through.
Shadowfax going
Right.
full tilt here.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't get to do anything here, so and now the wall's finished.
Thundering Hoofs is coming in. Very nice upgrade. Gonna be making the raiding cav actually faster than what the centaurs are.
AC's built a barracks, and he's going to go to the gazelle now, so he's going to have the food for making hoplites. Mixing hoplites in would be very nice into this army, dealing with all the raiding cav. Although, ooh, another centaur might get caught out. If Shadowfax micros this properly, he can catch that centaur.
Ah, they're formation abusing right now. Hold up. Looks like they might get away, but the raiding cav are on the job.
And with the extra thundering hooves, they're actually faster again than the centaur, so they can actually chase and take him out. Although it's only very slightly faster. Ooh. They're being a scary threat. And these walls on the right side were very nice for Shadowfax. I think he needs to make another one on the cliff and between the houses and the cliff as well, just to make sure this gold mine is fully protected. 2 vills picked off on that raid on the bottom. Overall, it's looking pretty good for Shadowfax, I would say. There's nothing really being done against him. Lost a hearse here, but that's okay. That's not too bad. Might pick up a villager though on the berries.
Yeah, 3 centaurs is exactly what you need on Woobly for villagers.
There we go.
2 normal attacks also work.
Oh, that's a dead centaur. That's 3 dead centaurs. Oh my god.
Oh, those boys have real big hammers.
That was a that was a very painful trade. He got 2 fills, but it's not worth 3 centaurs. Definitely not. Even with the relic discount.
600 wood down. Well, not quite, but almost. Still
You
4
count the
more
favorites,
centaurs.
probably more. Well, this would be a good fight though if AC could have fought that. We can fight this very well before the rest of the army arrived, but unfortunately they arrived now.
The throwing axemen are trying to target that infantry, and they're essentially almost gone. First, they're trying to chase the centaurs.
The Hussars are hitting away at the centaurs. Population as well in advantage of Shadowfax.
Yeah,
This
this
might be
is
a devastating fight. Bit of lag, unfortunately, but another centaur dying.
This is a huge problem for AC. I'm not sure he can come back from this, and he is gonna tap out. Did a fantastic series here against Shadowfax, but man of the UK moves on.
Well done by Shadowfax winning this against Zeus. I mean, obviously the meta has changed to a point where Odin is not actually that bad against Zeus, but it's still often a pretty rough matchup.
Yeah, he played it super cleanly. Picking off those centaurs is just a death blow. And he did decide to strike right at the perfect moment there. Nice. We want to thank our MetaPlace website subscribers. Your contribution helps us keep the project sustainable. As we reach higher subscription goals, you are helping us cover more and more behind-the-scenes costs, such as video editing. Check out our subscription page using the link in the description, and remember to collect your perks. We will see you the next time.